A traffic stop turns deadly, but not because of violence. A Cordova man says his elderly mom died in the backseat of his truck while he was getting a traffic ticket.
Memphis has been talking about this one. The driver's name is Wayne Ables, and he tells Eyewitness News tonight he was driving his mother to the hospital when he was pulled over by a Shelby County Sheriff's deputy. The deputy did call for an ambulance, but Ables' mother couldn't wait that long. CW30 Eyewitness News reporter Kevin Holmes spoke with the woman's son and with Sheriff Mark Luttrell about this emotional case. Kevin, what do we know about the deputy who ticketed the driver, and has he been disciplined?
Well, Joyce, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office is not releasing the name of the deputy tonight, but we do know he's been with the department less than 3 years. As of right now, this is still an ongoing investigation, and no administrative charges have been filed against this deputy. But the main question investigators have to answer right now is, did the deputy use proper discretion? Wayne Ables says he was less than a mile away from St. Francis Hospital, which is on Germantown Parkway near Wolfchase Galleria. That's where he was pulled over. He was pulled over because of expired tags. Ables says he asked the deputy to follow him to the hospital and write the ticket there, but the deputy declined. Now, his 83-year-old mother suffers from severe breathing problems, and Ables claims his mother died in the back of his truck. On top of that, Ables says the deputy showed no remorse.
Just by the time the ambulance got there, my mom, her head fell over, and her head was resting on her walking stick in her hand about the time the ambulance got there. And that's the hard part. That's the image I've got to live with the rest of my life, and the sound to hear my mom go through that and gasp, and to know that she could have been to the hospital maybe 10 minutes, maybe more than that earlier.
Situations like this require extreme good judgment, and it's very difficult to write a protocol for every judgmental type situation. So we'll take a look at it. If it's a training issue, then we'll just try to emphasize to our officers that there comes time when they've got to make some good judgment calls and hopefully make the right decision in those cases.
Just make sure when he sees his mom, he gives her a big hug and tells her he loves her, and hopes that what happened to her will never, what happened to my mother will never happen to his mother.
If there was wrongdoing on our part, we want to address that.
And Sheriff Luttrell says he hopes to have the investigation complete by the end of this week. Investigators right now, they're reviewing dash cam video to see if anything was done wrong and what could have been done differently, if anything.
So, Kevin, at this point, the deputy is not in trouble. He has not violated any policies in the department. What about Wayne Ables? Is he going to sue? Any type of litigation that he's talking about right now?
It sounds as if, as of right now, no. He just wants what happened to him. He doesn't want it to happen to anyone else.
So heartbreaking. This story is getting a lot of hits on our website right now. The address is myeyewitnessnews.com. New tonight at 9, here's what Eyewitness News viewers have to say about this. Shelby writes us, quote, "It is sickening to know the law allows people like Janice Fullalove to drive for the blank of it, even though her driver's license was revoked. While the Shelby County Sheriff's deputy had the right to stop the driver, he should have had a soul and allowed this man to continue on to the hospital. Now he has to live knowing he caused the elderly woman to die." Rory Lee writes us, quote, "I would have kept rolling to the hospital and the cop could have waited, but it would have turned into a fiasco. The cop did right by calling an ambulance, but it takes an ambulance 10 to 15 minutes to get to you. The lady, bless her soul, was chronically ill. The cop should have made a better call." You can read all the comments about this story and leave your own. Just head to our website, myeyewitnessnews.com.